Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we are going to be taking another look at hidden gems on CoinGecko. So I do want to say I'm not a financial advisor. I will never give you guys financial advice, so always do your own research. I do want to talk about how episode 1, we actually saw what we thought to be a hidden gem. I called it out as soon as I saw it, and let's go take a look back at how well that one's doing. So that's going to be Tiperium. Tiperium is doing insane things. Obviously, we see it right now at that 0.00411. We did see it actually go a little bit higher at the all-time high, being that 0.00447. If we go over to CoinGecko, or not CoinGecko, we go over to my video, we actually can see what we saw in Hidden Gem episode 1. We saw that it was at that 0.0009. Obviously, we're seeing at least a 4 times increase since episode 1, which was like 3 or 4 days ago. So if you look at this price chart, we're seeing a lot of people, if you got in when we made this episode, you're seeing some very, very good profits right now. And obviously, I'm very happy about that. I myself did not jump on to the Tiperium hype. Unfortunately, I would have gained about 4 times my money. However, I will say that I definitely saw a lot of hidden potential behind this one, and I think a lot of people hopefully saw the hidden potential when I made the video on it and made a lot of money. I think Tiperium will continue to increase. It may be a little bit more gradual now that we saw this 4 times increase. However, the market cap is obviously still low, as well as the 24-hour trading volume. So Tiperium is definitely one to keep an eye on. It's one we, like I said, saw in episode 1, and the increase that Tiperium showed is unbelievable within these last couple days. So we'll see and keep checking back on Tiperium as we go on through the next and upcoming episodes. If we go through we always go to CoinGecko. This is always how we start our hunt. We go through CoinGecko, and we go all the way to the very bottom. We search by market cap, obviously. We go to about page 5 or 6 and try to get some low market caps. So let's go to about page 6 and start scrolling through. What we want to start with is by looking for any coins with all the information filled out, and then also you want fairly decent 24-hour volume. You don't want anything under a couple thousand at the very least. And then you also want that market cap to be at a reasonable market cap, obviously not too low. However, you do want it to be pretty low, because that'll definitely help us with getting that 100x potential. So if we continue down here, it really doesn't matter what you click on. You can go by, what name kind of stands out to you, or you can go by the graph here on the right. Obviously, that's going to be a better way of doing so. But you can always go by whatever means you think is going to help you the most find that hidden gem. Let's go to Gifto. Gifto looks like it's a gradual increase over a couple, over last year. It looks like a 78%, or sorry, last 7 days, a 78% increase. It looks fairly gradual, although a very large increase overall. Let's go to Gifto. And we do see it right now at that about 7-cent mark almost. Let's take a look at what Gifto is in the website itself. And then always go down here and you can see the exchanges where you can get each and every coin. CoinGecko does a pretty good job at that. And then you can also read about that coin as well. So if we get a brief description on what coin or Gifto coin is, Gifto is a network protocol, is a brainchild of Andy Tyan, the co-founder and CEO of Asian Innovations. The team at AIG comprises crypto, technology, and blockchain enthusiasts. So let's go take a look and see what it actually does. So virtual gifting protocol for an open world. It's actually coming soon to a bunch of different platforms, and we don't see it quite yet. So token agnostic, platform agnostic, customizable, decentralized, a truly universal gifting platform powered by the Gifto wallet and Gifto chain. So this does have a bunch of utility too. I think this is definitely a new kind of concept that I haven't really seen much in the crypto universe. So because of that, it does have potential right away. I think it stands out. The idea behind it is kind of different. And I think because of that, it does have, that potential to always increase. Reward your community with your tokens and blockchain gifts. Okay, and then you have the KOLs and fans. Create blockchain collectibles and crypto rewards for your fans from official social media account. And you also have friends and family. Create memorabilia, or I guess it's just memorable, because it says create memorable blockchain gifts, memes, and e-cards for friends and family. Then it obviously says coming soon. It's coming soon to these applications and platforms. And then it says communities who are in the spirit of Giftoing. So you can obviously get this on Binance, Ace Exchange, and as well as the last exchange there. If we go over to the news, though, this is where we always want to check, make sure that they are continuing to work on the coin itself. And right now we do see January 10th as the most recent, 2020 January 10th as the most recent news. That is definitely a red flag if you're looking for anything as a hidden gem, you definitely have to check and make sure they're still working on the project itself. You can actually take a look down here. The copyright is of 2019. So this could be an old project that they have not worked on for some time. It was looking like some fairly good potential behind it. I also don't see any information to get to maybe their socials. I don't see anything of that nature on here. So there's a lot of red flags. So we're gonna hop off the Gifto itself and try to take a look at the next coin in line. So if we continue down, we can see that there obviously are a lot of good choices. Let's take a look at something that hasn't really increased too crazily yet, and let's continue down a little bit longer. Obviously, there's a ton of coins, so you're gonna have to try to go through them pretty quickly and try to find your coins that you want to invest in fairly quickly, like I said. So Black Dragon token hasn't done too much recently. Obviously, it does have all green, that 32% increase in the last 24 hours. I take that back. Obviously, it hasn't been around very long, so that is why it looked like that on that price chart on the right. It's only been around since December 2020. So, like I said, it hasn't been around very long. It's done fairly well. Definitely in the last 24 hours, we saw that 32% increase. So let's see what Dragon token is. It is available on Uniswap. It does seem like that is the main exchange. There's no about at the very bottom, so let's go to the actual website and see what we can find out here. We promote widespread adoption and innovation of blockchain tech, community-based investment group focused exclusively on blockchain technology and the digital currency ecosystem. So that's interesting. Obviously, you can trade on Uniswap, like we said. If we go to the about, fundraising platform, community, incubator, and advisor and research all connect. So Black Dragon is a blockchain native venture capital firm with dedicated in-house marketing and development, and as well as research teams. We continue down, we can actually see more about the roadmap. Here we see that they do have everything complete up until this BD platform, it looks like. That's the only one that's not checkmarked. And then obviously the BD incubator as well. We do see that the new secret project to be announced in 2021. So obviously if this is a big project that they are continuing, and obviously we're getting close to the end of Q1. If you would consider it already over, actually. Q1 is definitely going to be on its way and complete here in just a little bit. So I think Black Dragon is maybe coming out with something soon. Hopefully they do, for the idea and sake of all the holders right now on Black Dragon. So we go over to the fundraising platform, in-house research, exclusive seed rounds, and then fair allocation model. Obviously all big and good things. Then they also go over the token allocation. We're going to skip through that right now. We're going to head all the way to the bottom and make sure they are still actually, talking about anything on social media. Make sure they're still active and alive. Here it looks like 8 hours ago, Black Dragon announcement, new partnership announced. This integration chain Guardians will result in Guardian NFTs being added to the Orion protocol NFT aggregator. So obviously some good announcements here. In the last 10 hours, actually, they have another one with the UMB network, Data Oracle, and wow. Okay, so they have a lot of partnerships that they're announcing. So this could actually be a fairly decent coin to invest in if you actually look more into it itself. We're not going to go too much more into detail. However, I would definitely suggest checking out the FAQ and understand what Black Dragon is. However, it does look like they are very active and they've got a lot of new partnerships coming out, and that's probably why we saw this 24-hour increase. If we wait for a dip, I think it definitely will dip before it goes back up. It is at $30.55, so it may not be one of those that you're willing to invest in. However, it does have potential to be a hidden gem just because of the idea of a lot of people probably not knowing about what Black Dragon is. Obviously, the low market cap and the low trading volume as well. The 24-hour trading volume is just at 395,000. A lot of impact can be had yet. I think Black Dragon, like I said, could have a lot of potential depending on what we really find out about what it is. And do your research before investing in it. But we're going to kind of skip through Black Dragon because I don't think it's quite the one yet. It's definitely not our Tiperium like we found in episode 1. So let's see if we can find our Tiperium. As we continue down page 5 here, let's go to Launchpool. Launchpool has a very big decrease just recently. So this could be a good buy-in point. In the last 30 days alone, it's been a decrease pretty much. Right now we're at that 2106. The volume in the last 24 hours is sitting at about 3 million. And then we have that market cap still sitting around that 53,000, or not 50, 53 million. We should actually be going a little bit farther down. Obviously, we don't want anything too crazy high in the market cap. We're a little high in the market cap right now. Let's continue down a couple more pages. As we continue down here just a little bit more, I think I said 53 million. It's not million, but let's keep going down here and see what we can find. So we do have the DEX kit. We've talked about that one before. Let's continue down though and see if we can find anything we like. Let's check out, I'd say DAP.com is something we could try out. Let's see what this is all about. If you have already know what DAP.com is, I definitely think I've seen it before. In the last hour, we saw this huge decrease as well. So this could be a good buy-in spot at that 10-cent mark, or not even 10-cent mark, that 1 cent mark. We're seeing it definitely have a big decrease. It's something that you can get on KuCoin, which is very actively available, obviously. DAP.com is an analytics-driven app store for decentralized apps that allows everyone to discover, analyze, and use all dApps easily. So I like the concept behind it. If we go to the DAP.com, it does talk. Okay, so I don't know if I love the website. It seems like there's a lot of cluster. I'm actually going to jump out of this one right away. I'm not sure I like what I'm looking at here. Obviously, they had advertise on their main website as well. They just talk about their monthly page views, active daily users. I'm not sure DAP is one of those that I'm going to consider a hidden gem either. So we're going to go back and see if we can find something else. Social Rocket, that kind of stuck out with the name itself. $4.67. Let's take a look at the about here. It looks like Uniswap is one of the places you can grab it. Social Rocket empowers Twitter and Telegram communities with tailor-made crypto features and blockchain technologies. Okay, I like the idea already. Let's take a look at the actual website itself before we get too excited about the utility behind this token. I think it's all about the projects and updates they're willing to put out there. I think Social Rocket, though, the crypto community deserves a dedicated and social platform. Social Rocket empowers the crypto Twitter community with an exclusive and innovative tailor-made platform. So I do think it's going to be hard to get everyone off Twitter and jumping on the Social Rocket. Obviously, if they go after the right content creators or the right people, they could transfer over quite a bit of people. However, I don't think Social Rocket's going to take over Twitter. There's just too many people on Twitter, and there's too many people on Instagram and I don't think they're going to come off those major platforms to come to something like this. I guess if crypto is ever kind of censored in any way, I guess this could have a big increase in popularity. So it's a risk. It's definitely a possibility that something like socialrocket.co is used highly in the future. Like we see here, it is on Uniswap. You can see more on CoinMarketCap as well as CoinGecko, like we are currently on. So let's take a look at what is next for Social Rocket itself. So the next features, they have Wallet Connect, Pay to Reveal, Tip a User, Boost a Post. Okay, so they have some cool ideas behind it. I like the idea of obviously connecting your wallet. So if they continue on this kind of stuff, we could see an increase on Social Rocket. Right now, I wouldn't say it's going to be a huge thing, but this could definitely be a long shot that could make you a ton of money. Obviously, if this thing picked up and they got the right people marketing for them, and they pick up somebody like JRNY that transfers over there, maybe does a giveaway on that on Social Rocket itself, you could see a lot of users maybe jumping on, and I don't know how long they would use it because of that, but they would definitely sign up and enjoy the platform itself for a little while. So I think it depends a lot on their marketing, but Social Rocket could actually be one of those hidden gems as well. We have been going for about 13 minutes, so we will probably try to find one more possibility of a hidden gem. I don't think we've struck gold quite yet. I think Social Rocket actually could be the closest one to that gold mine that we're looking for, just because if they, like I said, do pick a good YouTuber or some sort of a content creator to switch over to Social Rocket and do maybe a giveaway to get a lot of people converted, you could always see maybe major increase. Obviously, they would have to be a little bit larger than myself. I could probably not transfer too many people over. I don't think many of you guys would be willing to do that. It does look like a cool platform, so you never know. It could definitely continue on the right direction. But let's continue down here, and it does look like there are some more coins for us to take a look at. Blocknet is one. We could do Telos, Berry Data, Blank. Let's take out Blank. I like the way that sounds. It's just a fairly easy name here. $1.20 or $1.74 right now. It hasn't been around for very long. If we go to the last 30 days, it's not even been around for 30 days. It looks like it started at $1.97, and now we're picking back up, and we're getting to about $1.75, that $1.83 range. But it did look like it was at a great buy-in point down here at this 50 cent, 60 cent range, and now we're seeing a very large increase to that $1.62, $1.63. Blank could continue to be on that increase for sure. If we go to the actual website itself and see what Blank's all about, reclaim privacy on your Ethereum transfers. Blank hides your financial data by mixing transfers with the pool of funds within Blank, ensuring that outward transfers may remain anonymous. Your privacy level only goes up with each additional transfer inside. So Blank is actually a pretty cool idea behind this one as well. This is definitely one that I could consider being a hidden gem with the current cost on Blank, and then the current market cap as well being so low. I think the 24-hour trading volume as well is fairly low. Blank is one we've definitely heard of before, potentially. I've definitely, heard of it starting up. I didn't hear of it recently. I haven't checked back on it. But, yeah, Blank could definitely be one of those we could consider a hidden gem as well. I would say that we have not found our gold mine quite yet as well. I will say we will definitely take a look at these coins next episode. However, I think, we found some decent ones in Blank and Social Rocket for sure. You can obviously buy Blank on Uniswap if you're interested in it. I would definitely take a look at some more of these coins as well, because if you like any of these coins, if what you heard about any of these coins, if you liked what you heard, definitely take a look at them in more detail. I think if you add these to your wait list or watch list, you can definitely find a dip and buy in at a good price, because they are still very well kind of unknown. So I'm sure there'll be a lot more dips coming for these coins, and you'll be able to get in at those dips and then hopefully ride it out for a large profit. Remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I will never give you guys financial advice. So if you guys do like this kind of content, make sure to like the video itself and subscribe to the channel and turn that notification bell on so we can keep these episodes going. If you guys appreciate this content in this episode or this series in general, let me know in the comments below, as I definitely want to keep doing it. I just want to make sure you guys appreciate this content, because it does take me 16-17 minutes of just recording to get this video out there. So if you guys don't like it, I can always go right on back to those 8 or 9 minute price prediction videos and obviously crypto news. But I do like going through the hidden gems. And sometimes we'll find hidden gems, sometimes we won't. I do like the idea of going through it unedited, so you guys can see my process and my thought process through the entire thing, and then you can also have that excitement of finding a hidden gem with me. So if you guys like this kind of content, like I said, definitely leave me a comment and tell me about it. I will see everyone in the next video. Obviously, there will be plenty more for the rest of the day. Thank you, guys.